Eric's, hello! Another day, another old tier stream I can't miss. Well, considering that I am going to be knitting for the first 10 minutes because of you, I better not. Yeah, we're right about the friend group, but wait, another day, wait. Yeah, y'all were right about that friend group, but you know Slay? Oh. Oh. I'm so sorry, Eric's. Oh, that's awesome! Yo! Get to see a girlfriend tomorrow. That's fun. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's Atlas. Hello, Atlas. How are you doing today? I'm, we're watching Ghost Files today. You know, if you couldn't tell by my notification and my title. My notification was, watching the Ghoul Boys. No. I'm gonna unmute you guys. They can hear you now.
Wow.
Hello.
I'm an VC with Billy Bumble and Cakebird.
Did they hear about you talking about my cat?
No.
Altair looked at my cat and went, "That cat looks like it could beat me up in a fight."
It's true. Cakebird's cat is muscular. Alice, that sounds awesome. Like, not the waking up early part, but like coming back home and sleeping for 3 hours. That sounds dope. Ulter, after all, was responded with eyes, but big brain randomly. Well, it was more like, Ollie was more like, maybe, maybe. Oh my god, is this a shiny emote? Oh my god, it is.
There you go.
The truth about me and the truth about you, cause you're a bad dude, VC's big cat. Uh-oh. Did I do it smart? I said I wasn't gonna say anything, Ollie. I was like, what is the middle pet emote? That's not my emote.
Fizz.
Phil's a Minecraft.
Dude, the iPad emote is top tier. I love everything about it.
It really is.
If you look very closely, it has blushies.
What?
Did you not know that?
That has what?
Oh,
Blushies.
I see.
Oh wait, no, I did see that. I do remember that. I do remember that being a thing. Billy Bubble, how does it feel like to be subscribed to Phil's of Minecraft?
It's wonderful. I get to do my daily dose, except not daily, like whenever he streams dose of Phil's of content. It's great.
What is
Yo.
this? Dragon coin emote.
From Dragonsmith.
Huh. Yeah,
I make it through
Dragonsmith.
tonight, everybody's gonna hear me out.
Oh my god, it's a cult tier coin.
I.
What?
Dragon's holding a cult tier coin.
Eric's. Guys, I feel like a real YouTuber, you know?
That's so cool for you.
Guys, we
I'm so glad.
we literally just finished our recording, and now we're streaming, and then tomorrow we're doing
my
a
goodness.
recording, and then we're gonna be well, it's recording and then someone's like big stream. So it's like a recording and then stream,
recording.
and then we're recording again on Sunday.
Streamers now. We're real YouTubers.
I feel like a YouTuber.
So if you want to support this, drop a prime in a chat.
I
dropped out of college.
My friends are trying to break my ankle again. Why?
What the fuck? Why were you also participating in this?
My foot hurts. Okay, when you say stuff, when you say like, "Oh, I was trying to break my ankle again," like I assume stuff like, "Oh, we were like mountain biking, like we were doing something like that could cause, you know, that type of injury."
Oh, I just pictured them all stepping on Eric's foot.
One of them kicked me, the other one threw me. This sounds dangerous in a not fun way. Bum 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 bum. This is regular activities. So I'm gonna usually I do 3 songs for the starting soon. We're gonna do 2 today because I have 10 minutes of knitting break to do right at the beginning of this stream. So I'm just gonna do that.
Oh my god, knit trio.
Oh, knit squad.
Knit squad. We have decided that we are. Hello.
Knit trio.
Hello. Yeah, we've decided that we're the knit trio because literally anytime we're in a VC together that's like not on stream, we just knit, and that's what we do. So, yup. I also, I didn't tell the group this. I got a new knitting book today. Oh wait, no, I did tell you guys.
You did tell us.
You did.
Guys, I got a new knitting book today, and I will show you guys. It is very cool. Billy Bumble is knitting with a spoon on their nose, so that's fun.
What the fuck?
This spoon is not curved properly. It doesn't stay for very long.
This is the book. I know it's backwards, but basically it's like a book on like weird knitting construction, if that makes sense. So it's like how to put knitting
construction.
Shut the F up. Like, look at this. Look at that. They're baubles.
Oh, that's very cool.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
What?
Like, look at them on these sleeves.
Oh my god, you can like...
Oh my god.
Gosh. Wait, that's so cool.
That's,
right?
Wow.
Dude, a jacket, but it just looks like chocolate bars.
I'll show you, like, this one. Like, look at this. Like, it's so cool.
Oh, that's sick.
Yo.
And, like, I know! That's why I bought it! Like, usually I wouldn't buy a knitting book new, but this was just so intriguing. And, like, the whole book is like that, where it just has, like, a bunch of weird knitting construction. And then, like, there's some, like, weird, like, ways of putting sweaters together and all that sort of stuff. It's really cool. Anyways. It is knitting time for about 10 minutes. So until 20 minutes into the stream. Luther, I have some...
No.
Wait, Luther, I got a DC Comics game, and they have Red Hood, or Red Robin, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Batgirl. Oh, yo! Oh, that's fun. What's the game? Luther, I have more than one scene, the video that reminds me of you and almost sent you to it, then backed out. Okay, but what's the video? Simply describe it to me. How have I done this? I brought the knitting over to my chair and it's tangled around the armrest of my chair. I have no idea how that happened.
Kinda sounds
Skill
like
issue.
a skill issue.
Oh my god. I'm gonna stalk the person who first had skill issue. And they're gonna pay for their transgressions against the earth.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds healthy.
That sounds healthy.
Yeah.
What was the word healthy replacing there?
Skill issue. Sorry, it was an ad, not me having the actual game. It was called Gotham Knights, I think.
Ooh! Oh, you got an ad of the... Oh, okay, I understand. I'm not Eric's because I simply can ignore that.
And I just can't breathe because I ate my lungs and I'm ill. Guys,
True
did you
and
know I'm
factual.
ill?
I
dropped out of college, found a whole new realm of knowledge. Down the forest, foraging for sounds that I
rhyme with orange. I'm just a simple gatherer wandering around the world of comfort. And eating clout. Yeah, already this won't be ending bad. Oh, just really hard. I'm young for a credit card. Bro, I crashed the first time I drove my parents' car. I drove and ate friends between screens. Our teens scream our ears off. I don't believe it. Life is real tough. It feels rough. Oh, guys! Guys! Guys, my, Cakebird, you'll appreciate this. My brother showed me a TikTok of Ludwig.
Oh, I was gonna ask you. I heard you say that's funny. And I asked you what was funny and you didn't respond.
Oh. This wasn't recently, and I don't remember what we were talking about.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Are you guys drunk or what? Well, one of us is a minor. And the other two don't drink.
And a crafter.
So, no. We just did a recording, and I feel like I get what streamers, like, I get what they mean when they say after a recording they're just, like, delirious. I get it now.
I also did just pour sprinkles on my tuna pasta, so like...
Also, tomorrow's the first competition of the season for robotics. Oh, yo! Good luck, dude. Bro, Loveloady's doing a show halfway across the US from me. What? They're doing shows in North America already?
Huh.
Yo? Wait, halfway across the US for you might be near us. Hold up.
Monka S, Monka W.
Hold on.
Monka, Homara.
Now hold on a second. No, Lovejoy, the band, please. Do they not have a website? They simply do, though.
Oh, apparently it's in Cali.
It's in California?
Uh-huh.
That's like the same coast.
When?
Really, we're considering this, huh?
Yes.
That's fair, because I am too.
In December.
Oh.
December.
Uh-huh.
The nearest concert near you. Los Angeles. Now.
I don't think I'm considering this anymore, actually.
So, okay. If they were to do one, like, in Seattle, I would very seriously consider it.
Agree.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, this is the weirdest tour dates ever. Like, it's like UK, Los Angeles, Germany. But, like, the one in Germany is, like, in April, and then everything else is December, October. Why would you do only one show in the US? Also New York? That's so cool. We're gonna wait until they do one, like, in Canada or Seattle. Because...
Agreed.
Yeah. No, I don't want to run into Ultir. No, I don't want to run into having Ultir and Cakebird at a concert. Could you imagine? That would be really funny. Could you imagine, like, because it's, like, in Seattle or something like that, a lot of the people who watch us on here from the US, like, go? That would be crazy. Guys, you want to meet up at the Lovejoy concert?
True. True and factual.
You gotta watch Ultir Punch Wilburset live?
Guys, this is the only concert I want to be in the pit. Because it's also probably the only concert where I wouldn't get, like, absolutely, like pushed around. Because, like, a lot of, like, the people that I listen to, if I went into the pit, it becomes a mosh pit. And I don't want to be pushed or punched. But, like, I feel like of a Lovejoy concert, I wouldn't. I would probably be squished, but I feel like I wouldn't be, like, pushed around.
And
you
we'll
know?
know all of the songs.
I will know all of the songs.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Erickson Atlas, showdown at the Lovejoy concert of Ultir Punches Wilburset. I will be by the fence. I would get there so early, and I would just sit by the fence for hours. This is not a joke. Because if I'm gonna be in the pit, I have to be by the fence. Like, I'm not gonna just, like, be in the pit and just hope for the best. Like, I am pretty short. I need to be by the fence.
Human pyramid.
Okay, but what I was saying before with the okay, so
you know how people have the signs when they're at the front?
Uh-huh.
Billy and I are just gonna both have the signs that point to you saying this person wants to punch you.
No. That's how you get security to kick you out, like, right away. Although a pretty funny sign would probably be, like, see you in the purple room.
That would be very funny. No, see you on September 6th.
That's also how you get kicked out, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, I want to meet Ultir and Cake at a Lovejoy concert. I hope you get to over. Let's crowd surf Ultir. If you crowd surf and you go over the fence, the security basically just, like, ushers you off to the side and then you go back to the back of the pit. Like, I saw it happen a few times at the MCR concert.
I'll push the button in your country.
What does that mean? What?
Get Lamanberged.
Guys, I'm really excited for the day that Lovejoy gets big enough that people find the band for Lovejoy. And then they go, hey, you know what? I would really like more content. I wonder if any of these guys have, like, YouTube channels of, like, tour stuff, whatever. And then they eventually get to Wilburset's channel. And they're just like, this guy is a Minecraft streamer. What the F?
100 player social experiment.
Yeah, and then they find, like, all his, like, really weird music, too. Like, the weird music, like Soft Boy.
What the F? What the F?
What the F? What the F? Oh, okay, so my brother showed me this TikTok that it was of Ludwig, and someone in his chat asked, what is, like, have you had any chat messages that have stuck with you? And he said, yes, I have one that stuck with me a lot. And he was like, this is when I had 7 viewers, so the only people watching me were, like, my friends and family, but they weren't actually watching, and how I had my chat was that my chat was on a different screen, so it was very obvious when I was looking at the chat, so I'd have to go and, like, look at the chat. And so, like, I would be playing a game, and then I would look over at chat, and then there would be nothing, and so I'd keep playing the game, and then I'd look over at chat, and, like, trying to be a good streamer. And then, like, and then he's just like, and then this person wrote in chat, there's nothing to see here, stop looking.
Oh, I remember this clip, too.
We're gonna get to the werewolf so you can punch him. We'll make your dream come true, Karma. But it needs to happen in the purple room. We need to be peers for it to be funny. Otherwise, it's assault.
Yeah.
Like, you know. Hello, anxiety. How are you doing? I gotta talk to Wilbur's mother. No, don't do that. Just stop streaming at that point. Honestly. Hunt that person down. How they actually are their tickets sold out? Probably because they've been on sale for a while. You know? Okay. Okay, everyone. It is Ghost Files time.
Yo.
And we're doing a share screen thing. I'm sorry. I know it's so low tech of me to do a share screen for YouTube, but it's just easier for me. So,
Chat.
I just got off work, yeehaw. Let's go! And then you came here to watch Ghost Files stuff. Okay, so what we're gonna do is because so it's Friday, so there is a new Ghost Files episode. So we're gonna first watch the debrief from the one that we watched on Monday, I guess. So the evidence of the Hull House, the debrief, and then we're gonna watch the new episode, which is the Grim Gallows of the Wheatley House. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yo.
Okay.
5 pearl for 94 pearl for 95.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, tickets were only $16? Holy shit.
That makes sense for the UK because I think where he was playing were like bars and stuff. Like I don't think he's playing in huge places. Like I think he's playing in like places that can hold like maybe 150 people max.
Mm-hmm.
The one we watch on Monday, bro. I fell asleep to every one of the Ghost File streams. Oh well.
Lol.
Good night, Ollie. Well.
Good night.
That's 21 Canadian, by the way. That's like still an extremely cheap like concert ticket.
Yeah.
I think the cheapest concert ticket I've ever gotten was like $40 or something. Yeah, that sounds right. Like they're usually pretty expensive, especially if you're in the pit.
Yep.
It's still the same price, but when you said 16, Eric, we're just automatically assumed Canadian. Like, okay. Evidence. A sick beat composed by the one and only Nighttime Dan. Let's go!
Let's go, Nighttime Dan!
Nighttime Dan!
Nighttime Dan!
Shane fighting a ghost? A devil, baby? Nighttime Dan? Grab a snack.
What are the pins on his jacket? There are so many of them. There's so many. I would like them all. Please.
Gotta catch him.
You can help us unpack all that and more. It's time for
Ghost Files
Debrief. I think I see trans pin? Maybe?
Thank you for
I don't
joining us.
know.
I'm Ryan Bergara, and that
No, I
thing
think it's
over
just the
there is
colors.
my colleague Shane Madej. Shane.
Each week, we look back at
Shane's
our most
hat,
compelling
though.
evidence, behind-the-scenes moments, and answer your burning questions.
This episode is sponsored by Casetify.
Oh, okay, well.
Wanted to find phone case access 21 feet. It's been dropped standard. What?
The glitching is terrifying to me, I'm not gonna lie.
So awesome. And that is the end of Diptify guarantees from a huge community of artists.
Every time I skip, it's
over
like
2,000 designs they've worked with diverse. Plus accessories like to figure out what's so committed, cycle 50, cycled, and plan 50%. While go to Case Order. Thank you again to Casetify for sponsoring today's video.
Oh, Christian
And
White
now,
girl Shane
back
Madej.
to the debrief.
Wow, thank you, Casetify.
I was hoping he would be like, look, I supported the children. What?
That's crazy. And we know things about cases.
I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's just the color.
That's right.
Hey, we
I
were
don't
at
know
the
if
Hull
those-
House in Chicago.
Yeah, we went to your hometown.
That's a fun
How was
hat,
that
though.
for you?
It
I like
kicked
that
ass.
It was.
You had a lot of fun, too.
I did have a lot of fun.
Cakebird, are you good?
Yeah?
Oh, your thing is apparently making constant noise.
Oh, yeah, I don't have OBS on.
Oh, okay. I was just like, I was just worried.
He was all
Because sometimes that means you disconnected.
Bean this, Bean that, laughing his ass off at the Bean, mocking
Why
it,
is he
and then
wearing
saw
shorts
it,
and a denim jacket?
He
Fashion.
sobbed like a child.
A single tear.
It's better because
I
they're
don't know if I
jean
saw it,
shorts.
but a single tear came
He's
down my
wearing
eye when I saw
jean
my
shorts,
reflection
a
in the
jean
bean.
jacket, and then
You're
his
right
own
about what they say
merch.
about it. When you look at your reflection,
Style
in the bean,
icon.
it's like the first time you've ever seen yourself.
That's true. Yeah.
Enough about the bean, though. We
The
could talk about the bean
bean.
all day. We'll have a separate episode about the bean.
A
Hull
cropped
House,
Canadian
I mean,
tuxedo.
a nice historic place. We got some good evidence there. There's
I-
a devil baby.
There's a devil baby.
You know, added a new character to our growing library of rogues.
It's fun to do smaller locations because there's not as much walking around and we finish a little earlier. What? That's true?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's nice to not do as much work.
Honestly, the time where they were just like, oh yeah, we usually are in like a location for like 8 hours was
invited us to come there.
stupid.
The staff was wonderful.
8
They were wonderful,
hours.
and they seemed to love the episode, which was great to hear, especially
good to hear.
considering the content of the episode.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, you talked about nursing a devil baby, and then
Well, I think
What
that's
the
very sweet.
F?
and then we talked about their resident DJ. That
I
lives in
think
the attic.
joking about nursing a devil baby is kind of
Let's
sweet,
get
you
into
know?
the evidence.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
And now a debrief
Yeah.
of our investigation
Yeah,
of the whole
that's what
house.
Shane just said.
Let's start with that evidence.
Sexy.
Okay, now we're gonna go over some of the evidence from the episode Whole House. If you saw it, if you didn't, what are you doing watching this? Go watch the Whole House, watch the proper investigation, and then come back here for the discussion. Anyways, let's talk.
Someone
first
knocked the
about
camera there.
Devil moment on the Ovulus. This happened.
Well, I think a lot of
later
that time
in
would
the
be
episode.
set up and
Ryan,
takedown
I
of
gotta
cameras
stop
and
you
audio
there and just
equipment.
point this
True.
out, because I've seen people
Like,
say it's
yeah,
starting them
but
to-
like,
What?
it's still like, that's
always
still like
pronounce it
such a
Ovulus.
long time, and
No,
there's probably like
I've
so
heard
much
people
footage to
pronounce
go
it
through
Ovulus, and I've heard
that
people
like,
pronounce
it boggles
Ovulus.
my
So in
mind.
this episode, I pronounced
That's
it
a lot of
Oh,
footage.
did you?
yeah.
Anyway, devil moment. That's when the Ovulus on
Also, Shane really do be looking like he takes pictures in a pumpkin patch of a bunch of dead fallen leaves
And it
around him
turns
and
out
Starbucks
it
pumpkin
did
spice
seem
latte in
very
his hand.
cool.
Like a little bit.
Kill us. Okay. Now I did actually see someone else online post their Ovulus saying devil, and it also said it in a spooky way.
So maybe it's just pre-recorded to say certain words spook.
It wasn't like scary, but it did sound a little different in tone than the other one.
I mean, I'm sure
It
it's just
does.
some sort of voice.
All he's
generator,
missing
but
is
I'd
an
like to
infinity
imagine
scarf,
that
lol.
somebody in a VO booth say all
There's
the
like
words
a
that the
an,
Ovulus
a
has.
thing you can buy at
And that would be
Michael's
good.
that's
And then just- they
specifically
had her do devil.
made to make infinity
What if one of them just
scarves
sounded like Freddy
and,
Krueger? It was just
like
devil.
like really easily, and it's whack.
But devil, obviously, hey, you know, there was a devil
Is it
baby.
the thing that looks
This
like a
got
spiky pancake?
shortened in the episode,
Yes.
but it took Shane
But
a good
it's,
10 seconds to put together
it's-
devil and devil baby.
Yeah,
You
I
saw
shaped
devil-
differently
I was
than the
okay,
circle.
and I
It's, like,
kept walking
shaped
around and
kinda
then
like a
after
curve.
several seconds, I was like, oh!
But yes, it is exactly like that.
Like a devil baby. Huh?
Can't believe
That's
it
pretty
took you
good.
that fucking long.
Yeah. It would be like if we were at Waverly and we got tuberculosis.
Yeah, or even just getting devil in a haunted house should elicit some sort of reaction.
I like how Waverly is the
Yeah,
episode after this,
from-
and he
from some
like
people,
references
Let's
it.
get to another piece of evidence here. This is
And he says like it's like we went to Waverly and got tuberculosis, and it kind of makes me think that they might have gotten tuberculosis at Waverly.
Out of Charles Hole.
Oh, now we feel very threatened because you seem like you want to beat the shit out of me. Hide? Hi.
Bring it.
Okay. Are you asking me to
Casually thinks
kick
about
your
making a
ass?
fan art of Devil Shane protecting
good.
Ryan.
I don't know if
Do
that means
it.
you're
Do
good
it,
or you don't
Ollie.
want me to
Can't.
kick
Do it.
you.
Yes.
You can't kick.
Bring it.
I will always
Sending
encourage
mixed
art.
messages, man.
Walter, would it be
Right.
funny if I just
I
redeemed
think I'm gonna
knitting?
kick a ghost's ass tonight. Is
I
what
mean,
no,
I
it's gonna
mean,
be bad
I would
when I'm
probably
done
just
with
start
you,
knitting
sir.
with
Misery.
the episode
Exactly,
going
that's
on.
what
I'm
you're
not gonna
feel
lie.
when you meet.
Because
Sweet
we're on a
fist.
little
Oh,
bit of a
it's cute,
time
huh? How
crunch
you like this?
because I have to make dinner.
I might have just hit you for all I know. Did that hurt? Huh?
Huh?
Is there anyone here? Am I hitting a ghost?
Wrist.
Missed?
Back. What?
I'd call you a
What do you think
scam
about that?
artist.
How'd that
All
feel?
right.
Who's this?
My name's Shane. I just beat the shit out-
Scared.
Yes, you are scared. Okay, Ryan.
Go.
I just really like
Yeah,
how
you
like
go.
Hit me.
Oh,
how like defeated he is when the guy's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm
using that
Shane."
that martial arts technique where he mimics a
Shane.
T-Rex.
Yeah.
And fights
It's
with
pretty abundantly clear. I've never actually physically assaulted anyone, which honestly, I guess I'm proud of.
It was honestly truly compelling. And look, and people don't. I'm gonna reiterate this. When one of us are wearing those headphones and the other person is off doing their investigation, I can't hear anything. I had my eyes closed and I had my headphones on. I was just saying what I was hearing, and not only did you get responses that were accurate to what you were asking, but you got responses that were repeated, which doesn't happen often on the spirit box.
It's pretty funny that I allegedly got great evidence of a ghost, and I'm like, no, I didn't.
It's pretty silly.
I love. You remember when we were out on tour last week, and who was at the microphone? They were like, "Are you ever going to teach Ryan what a coincidence is?"
Unbelievable. All right, next clip
I want to know the context of that, actually.
Oh, I'm so excited to leave this house at some point. 5. Holy shit! Turn where? Where do you want me to turn?
Start turning in a circle.
Oh my god.
What do we got, Burgoose?
I just turned around.
There's a fire alarm right there.
This one I think was a little bit of a stretch.
It's good evidence. I think you know what it is? Most people didn't realize there was a fire right there. And there was also apparently no evidence of fire starting too, which is weird.
Freaky.
Which means they could be like phantom fires.
Who's the devil? Devil baby very hot. He probably on fire all the time.
Oh my god, that means if like a devil baby like strangled you, you'd have like tiny scorch marks on your neck.
Yeah, you would. But he'd have a hard time strangling you because his hands are so small.
He'd be strangling my Adam's apple. Anyways, let's move on to Nighttime Dan.
Nighttime Dan.
This evidence?
That's right.
This part kind of freaked me out at first because I legit thought there was going to be a fire.
Dan.
Yeah, like I thought he was going to turn around, there was going to be a fire, and that would have been extremely freaky. You're a nerd, Denjor.
Disc? You're a DJ? Money.
Disc money, let's go.
Spins discs for money.
That's pretty good. I mean, what else are you going to call it? It's his name.
I guess that's his name. Well, there you go. That's evidence.
It is evidence.
It is evidence.
The words
apparently.
Nighttime and Dan.
I feel like they're stretching a little bit with these evidence, but it was a fun episode to watch.
We're gonna talk about all these?
That's right.
Okay.
Not Jane?
Shane's like, God dang it, I have to do my job.
If you don't want to
God
sleep,
dang
turn
it.
on the light.
Turn on the
This
light.
job that I created myself of something that I don't believe in. God dang it.
Okay. Is this...
Oh, we stand Nighttime Dan in this
Is
chat.
you right now? If it is,
Okay.
turn off the light.
I love that for you
If it's not
guys.
Mrs. Adams and it's Mrs. Hull, can you please turn off the light?
Yeah, even this like flashlight one was
Lady
like
in
not
white.
great.
Turn off that light.
Oh, Lady in White! Lady in White, if you are Mrs. Hull, can you turn on the light? This is good. Lady in White, if you are Jane Addams, can you turn on the light? Oh, wow.
Jane!
That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Jane, this is you! I mean, it's an honor.
It is an honor. You've done a lot of great things. You know, you were considered one of the most dangerous women on Earth. You know that, right? Oh, yeah, okay, you do know that. Do you want us to leave your bedroom now? If so, turn off the light.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna leave because I actually didn't like that.
One of the memorable moments from tour.
Okay, that one was
tour
pretty
last
good,
week
I
when
was
we were
gonna
in
say.
Chicago, my parents were there, and my dad and I were standing backstage. Ryan was sitting next to us, and
Oh, God.
as the flashlight scene played, my dad was like, "It's a mag light, though, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, you just move that to the middle, turns on and off." I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "So it's just a bunch of random on and off."
Have
And
you
guys are-
even watched the show? Have you
Some people
watched
spell
that we
nerd the same way
actually
I do.
explain that in the show?
No, I just think it's funny that he was like,
It's
"Oh, all
because
bullshit,
it's
right?" I was
because
like, "Yeah."
you've
have
infected
you
them.
not
You just had two of us like
You
just
infected
It was
them.
back and forth.
Ninja,
When
you're the one
when
that
I
spelled
was,
it that way, and
backstage,
people were like,
I would
yes,
hear
this
his
is how
dad
we're
every
gonna
now
spell
and
it
then
now.
just go, bullshit.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, there's two of them. There really is two of them now. This is
And then like the
fucking kill me.
obelisk, he was like, "How much are they selling those things for? They're making a mountain of cash."
Yeah, exactly. Insufferable. I mean, look, we say it in the graphics explainer that the flashlight will turn on randomly. However, if it turns on timely over and over again, that could also be compelling.
I have
because
this
you
in
can
my wait.
tap it
I
to
have
turn on.
this.
It's basically a touch lamp.
It's good
is
entertainment.
my
I do
mark on the
believe that
world.
we
Oh,
will get,
yes.
a figure on
You
camera
are now an
and when
influencer,
we do,
Ninjor.
you'll
Must be
have
difficult when you're not
all
getting
this
a lot of
catalog
evidence to
these
try and make
small
the show
wins, like
entertaining
the
and interesting.
flashlight or fire on the obvious
True,
or
but
nighttime
they're
vision.
just
And you
funny.
could be like,
So I
wow,
feel
they
like
really
I
wrote
don't
the book on
believe that
just
there are a lot
how
of
to get
people who
evidence of the
watch this
paranormal, and they've been doing it for
being
a long
like,
time,
oh
and
yeah,
it's
they're like
very tough
definitely
to cap it off with this,
actually finding
and
ghosts.
then once again, once that happens,
Oh, an ad is playing.
Ooh. Ah.
Long ad. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm still mad at Twitch about the ads. Like, how am I supposed to do Twitch things? It's just, you know? You know?
Yeah.
Teacher, write your name. My teacher, that's not your name. Remembers. Oh no. 31 days? Yo. How many more days until my birthday? Hold on. We're gonna count.
Less
Actually,
than 2 months.
this is true. "58 days.
Yo.
Mark your
My
calendars,
birthday is
everyone.
my birthday is December
Already
18th.
have.
Hi. Yeah, my birthday is December 18th. It's a week before Christmas. And I'm gonna turn 26. Which is a very terrifying number, I would say. Because it means I'm going from my... Like, I guess it's still technically mid-20s, but it's like... I'm 4 years
Late
away from
20s.
being 30.
You are gonna be in your late 20s.
No, that's still mid. Because I would say, like, 24, 25, and 26 is mid-20s.
Okay.
Because they're in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. 27 is when you hit your late 20s. My birthday is next week. Real? Haha, old? Anxiety Senpai, I know for an effing fact that you're older than me. Raw. Oh, well. Oh, you're 2 days away from my mom's birthday? Yo! Also did my telecom midterm. Yo. Yeah, to be honest, like, birthday, like, I'm pretty sure I've been doing the exact same birthday party, since I was, like, 18 or 19. Like, because it's just so easy to do.
Ninja, I have a
so I'm
question.
probably gonna do the same thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, Billy Bumble, what's your question for Ninjor?
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You good?
Uh-huh.
Gaber just has hiccups. Billy, what's your question for our Ninjor? Billy! Billy Bumble!
Yes.
They can't hear me. They can't hear me. They can't hear me. They can't hear me. That's why. My Discord is simply frozen. That's why. They can't hear me.
Hello?
Bro. Hello. I was like trying to get Billy Bumble to ask their question for an Ninjor, but like I think my thing cut out, and so like you couldn't hear me being like, Billy Bumble, what's your question? And you were just like, hey Cakebird, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And I was like, Billy Bumble, ask your question for Ninjor. Oh, Cakebird, are you good? Like, are you gonna be okay?
Okay, but Ninjor,
what's your question?
Were you ever a T-Rex for Halloween?
My school does not have a drama club. Me and my friends went on. We asked our art teacher for help. My art teacher, yo, ooh, Gaming Fox, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing?
Yo.
Okay, we play this again.
Shane
We
will
continue
crawl around
playing.
The floor,
That's
in
my
little
guarantee.
apology circles, and
crawl
say,
We're
I'm
watching
sorry.
Ghost
Crawl around
Files,
like
but
a
you
little
probably
piggy.
knew that.
I'll say I'm
Because
sorry.
it's simply in my title.
Okay, moving right along.
Good,
to our
nice,
next segment,
nice.
Behind the
We're watching
Screens.
the debrief from last episode
Today on Behind the Screens,
thing,
we'll be
and then we're gonna
introducing
watch the new
Amanda
episode that
to
came out
Julie.
5 hours
Lizzie
ago.
Lockhart.
However, we did pre-record this
Hello?
segment with Lizzie before.
No, I
she
was
went
not,
to
Billy.
Korea.
I never knew.
why?
Oh, well.
We recorded this in the past. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to toss it to past Ryan, and then past Ryan is going to catch it from future Ryan and go, "Thanks, future Ryan." And then we're going to see that, that conversation. And then past Ryan is going to toss
You don't
it
have to
back.
explain this all. Just do it.
No, it's going to be
We
fun.
spent
No, it's going to be
45
fun.
minutes talking about evidence.
It's going to be
Hurry
fun.
up.
It's
If it's fun, it'll be fun. You don't have to
I'm
explain
just
it.
saying
Let's
it's kind
go.
of fun that we're talking to our
Go!
Thank you, future Ryan. As he mentioned, we're here with our pal Lizzie. So, Lizzie.
Come on in. Come on in. Take a seat.
I love how he has the puppet history mug instead of
Look at that.
the ghost
beautiful
one.
knit pillow. Did you make that yourself?
No, I bought it at Target.
Lizzie, I only have one question for you.
Let's hear it.
Who are you?
I'm Lizzie.
But what do you do?
I make sure
I love Lizzie.
everything can happen in the broadest sense possible. Book locations, book crew, make sure
Bill Eric's, I did read your message out loud and even commented on it.
all the legal documents are taken care of. I talk to the people who are submitting evidence if we want to move forward with
Oh, I love the legal
stuff
department.
they sent us.
Yeah.
Make sure Ryan and Shane
Oh, and
are in the
Endor.
right place at the right time.
Lizzie
Help them
does
with
talk
any
like someone who
else.
has to do the legal
You do a lot.
documentation
She
of a
helps
ghost
shape the
show.
Creative too. I would say
Yes.
that Lizzie's the best way to describe what Lizzie does is she makes sure everybody.
Eric's, I said your message out loud and then said hello to Gaming Fox. Eric's, please. I didn't read the one after you read my message. One of my friends suggested Mitch acts like yes.
Has what they need and are in positions that they need to be in to succeed.
Oh my it's like herding cats.
And you're also on location with us.
I am.
You've been into the bowels.
Lizzie said you guys are
Haunted
difficult.
buildings.
You guys are children,
Let's
and I have to
actually
deal
go
with
to a
you
question about that.
because this is how I get paid.
Okay, Transy, is this from YouTube? This looks like it's from YouTube. Has Lizzie been feeling any side effects from Rose? Any strange happenings at home? I'd be hyper vigilant if a ghostie disappeared into my body, and then they put 2 eyeball emojis.
Ooh. No.
Is the 2 eyeball emojis because there's a ghost, and then
Hypervigilant, just sort of like, I think the eyeball emoji is
but there's 2 sets.
One of
multi-use,
these.
but one of them is sort of like, keep your eye.
The
you
side
know?
eye.
You had a ghost
The side-eye one, yep.
Last week at St. Ignatius.
That's right. Have you felt different since then?
No, I think somebody asked that in one of the comments. No, I feel pretty similar, but maybe she's playing the long con, you know? You think you're safe.
Can you talk about your?
Yeah, she definitely doesn't believe in
sort of
ghosts. She just works here.
anti-ghost tactics where
Yeah.
when you heard there was one on you, you just
Like for real.
did
Yeah,
like 2 hops to the left. Like
I
you were
was
doing the
actually
time.
like 3 or 4.
Okay,
I read
alright.
a pamphlet where hopping scares the paranormal.
Did the pamphlet also require that
I
you fully
can't
lock
tell
your
if she's
knees
joking.
while you bunny hop away? Because it was an odd. You look like a person who was just trying to learn how to do the cha-cha slide. When
She looks so happy. She looks like
I think you're
someone who's technically the boss, but is also talking to her bosses.
Stiff knee lock.
If that makes sense.
That's true. I haven't been taught the stiff knee method.
I'll teach you. Next location.
This is part of a longer question.
You know, I have a
This
shared
comes from
Wattpad
S.
account
Foley. I
with
love
for this
episode so
fanfic, and
much.
I
actually
forgot the
got to see it
password
live in
and
Boston.
username
It was so
immediately.
much fun, very
Uh-oh,
chaotic.
Eric's.
Thank you for coming
Uh-oh.
out. Now,
Uh-oh.
Also, Lizzie, the age-old question: are you a Bugara or Shaniac?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with C, none of the above. And this is not in a, like, maybe, you know, like, it could be cool. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Which means
You're
to
like
me
agnostic?
it's implied
Yes.
that you probably are a believer, though, because a person who would not want to know
Yeah,
has a
I think
fear.
that's it. I think, and honestly, he needs the numbers.
Don't need the numbers.
So I think it makes
Remaining
sense for you
blissfully
to
unaware.
We last time.
She's just like, I'd rather not, actually. I'd rather not F with the ghost, but I will work on all the paperwork to get my bosses
Seems like you're
to get into these haunted places, and also I am there. I chose a great career for myself.
The cool kids.
At our live
That's my team.
At our live shows a week or 2 ago, we had people who would come up to the microphone, and we'd usually ask them if they were, you know, sometimes they'd state what they believed in, and so they'd just say, "I'm a coward," and
Don't say that.
Maybe for Ghost Files, we do have to workshop that and come up with a
Well, they're
really good.
fence straddlers, really, you know. cheek splitters. How about that?
Cheek splitters.
No,
Because
that's way worse. I would rather call myself a coward.
Splitting you even. So cheek splitters. You heard it
No.
here first, Lizzie Locker.
No.
Cheek splitter.
I hate this. This is my nightmare.
A cheeker? We'll be workshopping this throughout the season. So please
No.
just, stick with us on this, and we'll figure it out.
We'll get away from that then. How about that? Because it's clearly a very sensitive subject. Ayo, this is a pretty.
I love her.
open-ended
She is
question from
awesome.
Ayo. Lizzie, what's the most interesting part of your work?
Honestly, it's going to the locations.
I work on the
it's like a story
paperwork.
about the places, but it's just
The
fun.
best part
It's fun,
is
though. I love traveling.
traveling.
Getting paid to travel.
like.
Love going in places you wouldn't typically.
Hale, if you ever have
Alcatraz
help with
is really
end
cool
stuff.
'cause, you know, there's
Ooh,
8 people
how
on the
much
crew,
Ghost Files is not. Wait,
you know,
how much
there's
longer Ghost Files
a
is not a good
security
subject for me?
guard, and then our
Now, Eric, I would like you to read the
That was
title.
really neat.
And a lot of birds.
A lot of birds.
Anyways,
Cool. What
okay,
else you got?
Here's a
And
question
then
that's kind of in the polar
figure it
opposite.
out. I'm so sorry. This is gonna be the whole stream,
For
Eric.
Lizzie, what's been your biggest challenge with producing this show? You
Oh,
guys make it look
Jesus.
you guys make it look so slick and effortless by the time we
Most-
see it. So I'm sure there's a ton of BTS things that you have to deal with that we wouldn't even think about.
Don't
as
get
No,
us
I know
started
that.
on BTS.
Okay.
Y'all.
She'll hop right off that fence.
I love BTS. Sorry, what was the question?
Are they? broken up
What's
for
your
good?
biggest challenge?
She was just like, bro, I love K-pop.
That's Ryan.
Said how much
That's
longer
fair.
because I feel like I have to
Yeah,
watch.
actually,
You
this
don't
is
have
kind
to
of
watch,
piggyback
Eric.
off of that.
It's gonna be this, and then
comes
there's
from
another
Akira
episode that we're
Follows.
watching that's
If
about an
Miss
hour.
Lizzie is on board. I would like to ask a very important question, Miss Lizzie.
That's
Miss
me.
Lizzie.
How challenging was it to get the permit to film in the spooky locations, especially booking them all to yourselves? I imagine some owners are reluctant to brand their place as haunted for reasons. Thank
No,
you,
they
and
sell
keep
it
up the
as
excellent
haunted.
work.
You get tourists if you sell your place as haunted.
Why'd you turn into Dr. Evil?
I did it. I did do it. There was a little pinky
1
action.
billion, thank you.
Thank you.
That's funny.
It's completely legal for me not to,
Fine.
I would say
bro.
most of the places that don't want to be known as haunted don't return your calls.
They don't.
Probably.
They don't. Actually, here's a question for you. What's this
me?
is from me. This is from user at Ryan Vergara.
Oh, at Ryan
coordinated.
Vergara.
At,
Look
Ri-
at
at
us.
Ryan Vergara. Oh yeah, what? In terms
We have color, like we're both orange. It's like
Oh, yours
orange.
is orange.
Kind of.
Happy
Orange and
Halloween.
yellow.
Happy Halloween. This is a question.
Halloween
from at
time.
Ryan Vergara. What was your favorite moment at Whole House? Shane fighting a ghost.
Oh, honestly, yeah. Shane fighting the ghost. That was so stupid.
That was.
I have one final thing to add.
And I'm sure you do.
I saw
She's
a
just like,
comment that
I
was
like
2 weeks
wrangling
ago.
toddlers.
I can't remember if it was on YouTube or not.
You got an axe to
And
grind
some-
here. What
yeah.
did someone say?
Somebody was like, "Hey, just stop waving around all of your Watcher mugs. We know there's no beverages in there." There are. There were. I actually just finished mine.
She just housed a Michelob Ultra. It's not
It's
sponsored by.
true.
It's not sponsored by Michelob Ultra.
That was the worst way to drink that ever. Shane.
Store, we get it. It's like, yes, we do,
Unbelievable.
but we're thirsty people.
We're thirsty.
We're thirsty people.
And guess what? We want to drink in style.
And we
Also-
want to hydrate. And also.
Okay, if you
lovely
had mugs that
Waterstone.com.
had your brand on it, would you not
Well, I think we
exclusively
definitely need to
drink
do
out of that mug? Because I would.
Instagram and
Yes.
head off to, actually, she's going to shoot something really cool right now.
Did you know I'm
You guys know
secretly
about it yet?
making an army of mice? No, Eric, that sounds like an amazing idea. Like nothing could go wrong with that plan.
People who don't want to know about ghosts, their team is called Cool People, and that's the team that I'm on. You just don't look at the fence. You're not a cheeky.
Cheek splitter?
Cheekies.
I think Cheeky's pretty
Cheekies
Cheeky.
can't decide.
Cheekies.
I don't want
Cheeky's
to know.
can't decide.
That's what we'll call them, cheekies.
Aye.
Fourth
Speaking of
category.
hydration,
You can't. We can't.
did
be
you guys
no
did you
more
redeem it?
categories.
And I
don't
can't
look
see
at
it because
either of their
Chatterino is
faces
stupid
or Cheekies
sometimes.
on the fence.
Yep.
Been now
Goodbye,
trolling
that's
you for 7 minutes.
That's so cool. Okay. Bonk.
Cheekies is good. Cheekies is really
Cheeky's is fun.
and then if you want to go long form, cheek splitters.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to you, future Ryan.
Bonk.
Wow,
My favorite
thanks,
thing is marking it as
past
complete.
guys.
What fell asleep?
Okay, that was fun.
Oh, it's real. Oh!
Lizzie's a real character,
Yeah.
isn't she? Finally, it's
I
time
forgot
for
that there
our
was a past Ryan, a future Ryan. Quah. I love the
Ah, that's
really
right.
spooky
Here's our
voice
last
going.
section. Where we answer questions directly from you.
This is how you know this is done in
Including
one
2
take.
questions every week exclusively from our patrons over at Patreon. Patreon, you heard of it? If you're over there,
Nothing
you
could go
can
wrong
watch all
ever.
those
True.
Files episodes
True
a
and
day
factual.
early, God willing.
All right. starting over on Patreon Corner, as Shane mentioned, we will answer 2 questions exclusively from Patreon, which is a much smaller pool to fish
All right,
from.
take a
And if
shot
you're one of
every
those
time
fish,
they say Patreon.
You might end up.
No,
was
I
trying
like
to continue the
living.
metaphor, and I
No
realized
thanks.
it was
the worm, but
get
then
in
you
the
get
worm.
caught
No,
by
I
you might
will.
be one of the fish.
Guys, did you know that they have a Patreon?
No,
Way that you
dude.
like, not in like a.
I don't think they have a
more just like-
Patreon.
I'm just- it's hard to
Just imagine I
continue
never
the
do anything
metaphor.
wrong
What
except
if
for
I
map
caught
tip.
you in a net
I got
and
a
get
6% off,
netted?
bro.
Moving on to the question from Patreon from the Screaming
Bro.
Chihuahua.
How?
That's a person on Patreon.
No, I feel that.
Patreon.com/watcher.
My
The way
professor
your intro
releases,
starts
like,
with the calls
not
and the
who got
close-up
what
of the
grade,
phone
but
is
what
just like
grade
the
people
question
get
segment at the end of a
after
Magic
all of his
School
big
Bus
exams,
episode.
and
Love it,
I got
but
the
I'm
lowest
curious to
grade in
know
the
if that
class,
nostalgia
and
was
I got to
intentional.
know that fact.
No, it wasn't.
I have
When
no
did
idea
Ninja
how it
again in
relates to
BC?
Magic
Maybe
I-
like
apparently it's
5
from
minutes
Magic
ago.
School Bus, but I did watch one Magic
Yeah, I'm a
School Bus
teleporter.
episode,
I also just
and
went
it's the
quiet
one
to
where
eat
that
for a
dude
minute.
gets sent to Pluto. Like literally, this dude takes his helmet off and just gets like frozen, and you see his face like horrifically get frozen, and his eyes change colors. It scarred me as a kid. I never.
Well, it says Arnold from Magic School Bus dies.
Yeah, watch, look at it. It's crazy. He's like, I will take off my helmet. I don't need this. So no, it didn't come from that. But I will say that it was heavily.
What the
influenced
F?
By,
What
more
the
just kind of like old. RPGs.
What?
The Magic School
Well,
Bus
even, like,
was
the
a
music under
show.
the phone, I wanted it to sound kind of like
It
almost like
certainly
almost like
was.
Hitchcockian, kind of like Vertigo. So I found this music that was like really fun, an ode to that, not so much Magic School Bus.
We
What
got
the
another
F?
one over from Patreon. This is from Searly Rhintam. Hey Ryan, which device do you trust the most? Like when some evidence happens from them, for which one do you go? "Fuck,
I collectively
that
told you
guy's
don't ask
worse,"
how.
more than others?
No, you
Sending
you
love
just
from-
you didn't collectively told me. You just told me.
Man, I still think, as cool as all the new gadgets are, I think I love them all. I sound like a parent talking about their kids. But I think the one that still, to me, always gives me the willies the most is just an audio recorder. Hearing voices,
Oh.
to this day, still.
Okay, I got
really
2 out of
freaks
30.
me
Jeez.
out. Though I do like the REM
Oh my
pod because
God.
it shows. It's a
Don't
more
correct my
clear way to
English. I am the
communicate, just ask
best.
something from
Okay.
towards
All
the
right,
red
Eric.
light,
Sure.
Which is very easy to.
Will do.
grasp, like even for like these old timey ghosts. But no, I would say probably just the audio recorder.
Shout out to Estonia though. Cool that we got some Estonian fans. Never been.
Let's go to two.
Why does the thing keep shaking? Do you see that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, because like I feel like I'm going crazy. Does it happen when we go back to that part?
Towards a red light, which is very
What,
easy
the-
to grasp.
Like
even for,
the
these
screen
tiny
will
ghosts.
shake.
But no, I would say probably just the audio recorder.
Shout out to Estonia though. Cool that we got some Estonian fans. Never been.
No,
Let's go to
no,
Toontown
the screen
now.
shakes.
Yeah, okay, so the screen has
Yeah.
been shaking the whole time.
I think someone just kicked the tripod.
No, it's been happening like a lot, like throughout this
Oh.
episode, and I thought I was going crazy. Like I thought like I like literally was staring at the screen. I'm like, am I like about to pass out or something like that? Like because I thought it was like maybe my eyes or something, and then I would like look over on like this screen and it was happening too, and I was like, okay, so it's probably the video. What the F? What is happening? Why is it doing
to
that?
Off topic.
Cool that we got some
Who do you think is going to be the first
Let's go to
person
Tube
out
Town
of
now.
us to
TT
pass out
Claw.
on
Toontown
stream?
Quad.
Oh, I've already have.
Oh, you have?
I've fallen asleep on stream like at least 3 times.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Well, it's because people don't notice.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact, y'all.
Fun fact,
Good luck finding them.
Alter doesn't care about us. They just go to sleep.
No, okay. One time it was I started the stream at like 10:30, and it was like a day I had worked, and so like I started the stream at 10:30, and my sister and I were watching something. So I had like the small camera like this. My sister's beside me, and we're watching a video, and I'm leaning back like this, and like I fall asleep for like probably like a good like 20 or 30 seconds because I don't remember what happened in that part of the video. The other time, I think, it was something pretty similar where, like, we were, like, watching something or someone else was playing a game and I fell asleep for, like, a little bit. I didn't fall asleep for a long time. And I don't think anyone, like, clearly no one noticed. But yeah, like, I've almost fallen asleep or basically fallen asleep, like, 3 times on stream, at least. Fun fact.
And that was
Here's
rock
one from
facts
YouTube.
with Alter.
This is from Landon Hetrick. Do you
Okay, I'm
guys
glad that I'm
think
not the
that
only
in the
person that's seeing
future
the
there will be
effing
a
screen
scientific
shake like every few
explanation to
seconds.
what ghosts are or why?
Like,
No, it's
I'm
just
thinking.
the ghost possessing the camera.
No, you know what I think would happen is that like they do this in one
thing is,
take,
like, I
and
hope in the
it was
future
on
it's
something
gonna be
like
one of those
not
things where,
stable,
like,
and so it's like
someone on Twitter will
shaking.
they'll say something like really snarky, like,
I took a
"Oh,
bookmark from
imagine
the
thinking
librarian.
that." I imagine that
That's
in the
fun.
future someone
What
will
does a
tweet,
bookmark have on it?
Imagine a world where someone thinks that ghosts aren't real. LOL, and it would get like 100,000 likes. And then someone under that would reply, "Imagine being Shane Madej, thinking that ghosts aren't real for his entire life. What a dipshit." I think 50 years from now, when we're still doing debrief.
Well, if we're still doing debrief 50 years from now, then clearly we haven't made much headway.
By that point, I don't think the show will even have intrigue. We'll just be kind of like exterminators on Yelp.
Oh, so at that point, we'll just bring the ghosts out onto the table and be like, this week we've got Nighttime Dan. Do a little dance!
And we have him in shackles. Do it!
Ryan and I will be
Oh
in
my
prison at that
god.
point.
That's true. They'll have like...
Hold up, bookmark. I take
they'll
this.
have
I
an
guess. I
entire
take this.
montage
Walks
of
away.
them screaming.
I'm already down for man.
Eric, have you seen that TikTok of like that one audio where the person's just like, "I give you this for bones. I give you this for your bones." Have you seen that TikTok?
I think I have actually.
Yes. Yes.
Because that's the energy you're giving me, Eric. I take this, I guess. I take these for bones. Be the person removing their hand from the camera for the zoom-ins. I think the zoom-ins are done in post-production. And this did not happen in any other episode. I genuinely think that they put this somewhere for this one episode, and like it just happened to be a shaky spot, or maybe someone was walking back and forth and they just didn't notice. Walks in class teacher, I have a bookmark, step back like a child. What? Now, see, here's the thing is that Eric says that you are a child, so like you are allowed to act like one.
Two last questions from Twitter. Tweet down.
Let's go to Twitter town.
Tweet, baby.
This comes from @Alex_Dupreez.
Dupreez.
How do you guys decide which equipment to use in which room? Do you just go with vibes, or is there a process? Do you go through all of them, or just one? Sending much love from myself and my roommates in Australia.
Wow.
Yo!
Is that good?
Good eye.
Jennifer Lopez.
Good eye.
Oh no.
Good eye, Alex.
Jennifer Lopez. Lopez.
I'm sure you knew that was going to prompt horrible Australian accents. I apologize to everybody in Australia. Getting the
You're not sorry.
apology out of the way. Right
You're
from
not
the
sorry.
jump.
Let's be
Anyways,
real. You're not
we
sorry.
We do actually decide what equipment we're going to use in the room beforehand. We'll usually limit it to maybe 1 or 2 devices, and then we'll just use whichever one is more active or whichever one spawns more evidence. However, I will say that towards the back half of the season, we got into the habit, and we kind of did this in the other episodes now that I think about it, but we did get into the habit of using multiple devices at once. And I like that because it helps confirm things. Like, for instance...
It's like a remix.
Well, like, for instance, if we use a flashlight with the REM pod, both are operating under the idea of proximity. We could be like, all right, go to the REM pod. Okay, now walk over to the flashlight. So that way you can kind of, like, double confirm things.
It's true. Next question from Sophia Cupo on Twitter.
Cakebird, go drink some water or something.
What would be your signature? What would you make a legendary ghost?
What would make you a legendary ghost?
Oh, sorry. What would make you a legendary ghost?
What would you?
It's not her birthday.
I'd make people's
What does
hair
that mean?
grow really fast.
How would you even do that?
But admit it,
would you go into their body and then push the things
push
through?
it through their skull, which, as we know, that's where the hair grows from. Yeah, that's what I'd do, if that's possible. I don't know what ghost powers are. That'd be cool though. I'd freak out if my hair started growing really fast. I'd be excited.
Oh man, I would lick my hand and get it really wet, and
then slap them.
And then slap people in the face.
I.
Wet slap.
Yeah, that'd be pretty upsetting.
Okay, guys, what do you want your ghost power to be?
Ooh.
Okay, I understand Eric's.
I'd like to be able to summon sugar.
Uh-huh.
Unlimited bacon.
Any
I would
no games.
like I would like the power to be able to move the things that I shouldn't be able to move. Like, so you know how like ghosts aren't like can't go like over salt circles?
Yeah.
Like, I would like the power to be able to just, like, rub away the salt. Like, I think that would be
Specific-
really funny. Like...
I think I want to be one of those blood rider ghosts, you know?
I just heard my sister outside
Like,
my
it's a
door
freak
say,
everyone
both of
out.
you guys are heathens, and I don't know who she's talking about.
I think it'd be funny if you were just haunting the
Whispering random
place
strange
and
facts in
then
people's ears.
Just summoned all the sugar in the near vicinity.
I want to be able to interact with the pets.
Fireworks. Good night. You want to interact with
I
what,
can
sorry?
With the pets.
Ah.
That would be wonderful.
Make objects only inconvenient objects disappear.
Wonderful.
Or,
Like,
I'd
man,
ice
all your
who the
nail
tough
clippers
guy
are
in the
gone.
group is, like, who's the
Oh,
person
shoot.
who doesn't believe any of this shit.
Yeah.
Enhance them. Or a
Inconvenience.
wet willy. When's the last time you gave someone a good wet willy?
Sarah gives them to me sometimes. I get so mad. She's such a bully in that way.
Mari does that too. Does she? Wait, are you serious? Yeah. What the fuck?
She
She
actually stopped because I was like,
That's like their respective girlfriends, by the way.
please stop giving me a wet willy.
Well, that wraps up this investigation. Thank you so much for tuning
They're
in.
both
to
like, why
this
do both of our
episode
girlfriends
of
do
Ghost
that?
Files Debrief.
Did they?
And also, thank
Did
you
they?
for watching Ghost Files.
They talk
Remember
to each
submit
other,
your
man. They
questions
talk to
on
each other. We're
Twitter,
just like, wouldn't it be
YouTube,
really
or
funny if we
Instagram
just like
after
gave
you
both of our
watch
boyfriends
the
like wet
next
willies
episode
and
of
just
Ghost
like
Files,
didn't tell them that,
what
like
we
figure
call
out, like see how long it takes for them to figure it out?
The Whaley House.
Ooh.
You might have heard of it. because
Isn't that
we
just
went there
life, though?
before
But,
when
like-
we did Unsolved. But like Shane has mentioned many times before, this was early on in our Unsolved career, so we really just walked around and looked at things. Didn't do much of an investigation. Now we're going there. We're bringing all our tools.
Yo.
That's right.
All right,
If
guys.
you want to see that episode early,
Okay, guys. Here we go.
Here
The
we
grim
go.
gallows of the yeah house.
Yo. Hey guys, I only
Yo.
have 30 rows left.
Yo!
Yo! Okay, this episode is an hour long, so I'm gonna try to minimize how many times I pause it because I do have to make dinner. To be fair, dinner is spaghetti, so it'll take me probably like 15 minutes to make it. But like, I lose things all the time. Maybe I am haunted. Maybe Anxiety Senpai, maybe. You know, Anxiety Senpai, we have, I'm gonna call him a streamer friend until he tells me not to, lol. There's this guy called Broken Admin, who is a professional ghost hunter, and we rate him quite a bit. And he answers questions, like, from chat of people who feel like they might have hauntings. So, like, if you genuinely believe that you do, you can be like, hey, how do I do this? And he will tell you. He's quite cool. He very jokingly said that the Cultier community and him should do a collab sometime, and I'm just gonna take it as serious, and he has to deal with that.
No, that sounds absolutely hilarious.
He said that, like, if he ever comes, like, around where, like, I live, that, like, he would do a collab, and I'm like, yeah, let's go.
That
I don't
would be-
think
that
he's
would be
serious, though.
hilarious.
Genuinely, I don't think he's serious, but then I told him that I live in, like, the most haunted part of Canada, and then he was just like,
Okay, but maybe though.
maybe though. Maybe though.
Maybe though.
Maybe though. Oh, nice. Had to check out your house. Alright,
Cultier
thank
is a
you for-
ghost.
wait. Thank you for taking a break today from listening to Taylor Swift's new album to watch the ghost hunting masterpiece. Taylor Swift released her new album today, and there's, like, I found out about this because The Watcher, like, the TikTok The Watcher, like, had a video being like, when we were releasing our funny little ghost video on the same day that, like, Taylor Swift is releasing Midnights, which is her new album. Like, I didn't even know. Didn't even know she was making new music. Didn't even know.
Oh, Whaley House. Guess who's
Whaley
back?
House.
I mean, it does look incredibly erotic.
Come on, Jen, squeeze me!
Are you moving around? Is somebody moving around this house?
Whee! This is so effing loud.
Oh,
There we go. It's quieter now.
Hi, my name is Meg Henry, and I have some evidence for the Whaley House. Hi, my name is
I still really want this recorder thing so bad.
I suddenly felt like somebody was watching me. A full body effort. Hair was standing up on my arm. A stick figure show up on the other camera.
I see how this could be similar to the Magic School Bus intro. I see that.
Wait, this isn't the magic school bus inside?
Okay. Like, I guess. But, like, it just kind of has, like, spooky retro vibes to me.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't have connected it without...
Without someone saying it, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ghost Files, where we take your evidence.
I want that
and
jacket
our
so
clues
effing
into
bad.
the
I really
field
hope
to
they restock
expose
soon.
the supernatural. My partner, a skeptic. Myself.
Oh, he has
a
his hair
believer.
dyed now.
Both of us, truth seekers.
This is the first
This week,
episode,
our
like the
team
first,
travels
like,
to San
true
Diego,
episode with him having
California to
his dyed hair.
investigate The Whaley House Museum.
Whaley. Oh my god, that's how you pronounce it? Good god. Okay, I'm pronouncing it very wrong.
Well,
Wile E. Coyote.
if it isn't the old Whaley House. Our old nemesis back when we were just young amateurs.
Still
Yeah, like, yeah, apparently this was like one of the really, like,
Nice,
early
lovely red
unsolved
brick
episodes.
buildings.
They went
I
here.
love red brick buildings. Did you know that?
I guess I never knew that about you.
I'm not gonna like this one. I feel like I didn't like it last time, and I won't like it this time. Shall we?
Oh.
Let's get in there.
I remember? Really?
The Whaley House.
I feel like I only watched, like, the really classic, well-known Unsolved. I don't think I watched all of them. I feel like maybe I should go back and watch them
The
all.
Whaley House Museum was originally built in 1857 as home of the Whaley family. Built as a
Okay.
luxurious mansion, it quickly became an integral part of the community, serving as a school, a polling place, a bilingual general store, San Diego's first commercial theater, and even a courtroom.
Is that so?
Wow.
In
In that person's house. Absolutely, I used to watch it really just when my work schedule was more stable. Oh, fair enough.
Active courtroom.
Well, I'll see it because I've seen it. You don't have to.
Well, clearly you don't
tease me.
remember anything because
Like, I definitely
maybe
saw
they
the
were like,
memes
okay,
way
this is the
before I knew what
courtroom,
BuzzFeed Unsolved was,
but let's
for
turn
sure.
it into some
Because I didn't really watch
vaudeville
BuzzFeed,
action,
so when, like, a bunch of people started making their own
courtroom
YouTube channels
and a
after
actual
BuzzFeed,
theater as
I
well
didn't
as a
watch those
general
new
store.
YouTube channels
And you're like,
either,
wait, so
because
this
I
one
didn't know the
replaced-
BuzzFeed
If you
part.
can't remember that, and you get what I'm getting at, right? It's a pretty memorable thing, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess so.
Your brain's ruined, man.
I got the fog now.
Too many hunts. Too many hunts. But its main purpose was home to the tragedy-marred Whaley family, 4 of whom would die.
Although, to be fair, okay, so, like, to be fair with, like, BuzzFeed Unsolved, I really do like the BuzzFeed Unsolved where they don't go investigate, like, where they, like, just talk about, like, mysterious murder stuff. I think that's really, really cool, and I get why they're not redoing that, like, they're doing this instead, but I kind of want that.
Being a historic landmark,
Fair, I'm just
it's
drawn
also
into
widely regarded as
fair.
the most
No, I
haunted
really
place
like
in
spooky
America.
things.
Many believe it's
So there's a
due
lot
to
of
the
spooky
land's
things that we
history as a
watch.
cemetery and
Like,
used
I'm
for
kind of
public
waiting for, like, the
executions,
next, like,
including one of the home's
ARG,
infamous ghosts,
like, wave to
Yankee
hit.
Jim
Because they usually come in
I'd like to
waves where one
clarify
person
for
will
the
have a really
viewers,
cool idea, and then
sure,
a
we've
bunch
been
of
here
people will,
before,
like,
but last time we
be
went there,
inspired by that idea, and then you
we
get a
were
bunch of new
novices.
You're
ARGs.
right, we were novices.
So I'm kind of waiting for,
We
like,
were beginning
the
at this
newest one to pop up.
Okay, we got Thunder.
There's a lot of
and Lightning
backroom
bringing
stuff right
those.
now.
A lot more tools. I don't think we had any tools last time.
That's true. We have.
Well, we had these tools.
We are the
But-
internet's tool.
But
if you
we,
will, if you will.
True.
You know, you didn't have your little spirit box.
I didn't have my spirit box. I
You
didn't
didn't-
have my SLS. I
your
didn't
little
have my REM
SLS,
pod. I
your
didn't
little
have,
REM pod.
I didn't have I mean, I didn't really have any tools.
No.
Wow.
The 2-story Greek revival house sits in Old Town San Diego.
To be ghosts in
It
my
was
house?
designed by
Absolutely not.
Thomas
Goodbye.
Whaley
Fair
himself.
enough.
It was considered to be a beautiful mansion.
Like,
at
I
the
mean,
time,
like,
despite
like
its smaller
consuming
stature
spooky
by today's
content does not mean that
standards.
you want
Consisting
to
of a
experience it.
3,680 square foot area, we'll start our investigation
say?
on the first floor.
I said consuming spooky content does not mean I want to
Okay.
experience it. No, Kickbird, what did you think I said?
No, you cut out. So I
Oh.
heard consuming spooky condom.
Well, you know,
Uh-huh.
The fuck?
Okay.
Alter, what's your
Parlor,
opinion on
believed to be
consuming
the most
spooky content?
active room in the house. It's where Thomas and Anna Whaley have
I
been
mean,
spotted,
it's
and the
like
area
condoms
where
made out
Yankee
of
Jim
latex,
was
right? I
hanged
feel like that
before
wouldn't
the
be
home
great
was
for you.
erected on the ground.
Probably
Okay,
not.
but what if
Placed
they were
cameras
spooky?
and audio recorders.
No, I
into
still
a building
think
they
that
were
they're made out of
ghost
latex and
buildings.
probably wouldn't be
Pumpkin
good for you to
catch
swallow.
activity throughout the night. One in the aforementioned
Like,
parlor,
just in
and
general.
the second in the first floor courtroom, which is said to be a portal.
Like,
And
you're basically
finally,
eating
To
plastic.
end the investigation,
Like,
Shane
I
and
think I would rather
each be
not.
forced to explore the entire building one at a time because danger is my middle name.
I remember
It's not.
it like the back of my hand.
There's no way.
Well, clearly not, because you forgot that there was a courthouse.
A courthouse,
No, I
a
need
theater,
to-
and a general store.
No, listen to me, you son of a bitch!
I'm just saying. You think,
No,
oh,
shut
I
up!
know this building like the back of
Shut
my
up!
hand.
Anyway, I'm excited to go here. Jesus fucking Christ. What do you want from me? I'm going on your little trip, okay?
The truth, it's not a
to
little
a place
trip.
we've already been.
Yeah, to find more ghosts.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, I need to find more ghosts because even though I found plenty of ghosts.
No, you haven't.
2 of which have been caught on camera that you
Boo-
saw with
Ooh,
those
they stink.
2 little beady eyes and you can't see.
2 little beady eyes.
That's right.
I love
Oh,
their
I'm
bickering.
the beady eyes.
They have been like
I see.
best
I
friends
thought you were
working
saying you
together
saw
for
2
like
beady eyes
over a
floating in the
decade.
darkness.
Like
I do.
at that point, you either hate each other's guts and like would probably murder each other, or you become like lifelong friends. There's like no in between.
The ghost of Anna Whaley has
Or
been seen
both.
in the parlor wearing a green dress, sipping
They
tea,
do have married couple
as well as
vibes.
possibly
True,
Thomas
factual.
Whaley, dressing up for the occasional sighting. with a
Ninjor,
top
do you think
hat
in 10
and
years
coat.
we'll
As
be able to
mentioned
bicker
before,
like
the land
this?
the house was built on was said to not only play home to a
Yeah?
cemetery,
I feel
but
like
more
we will.
horrifically, the original Old Town
Mhm.
Gallows.
You could
where
start
many were
now.
hanged.
It's either
Fuck
that.
you.
One of the homes
Well,
of
Ninjor and I
infamous
are married,
Yankee
so
Doodle Robinson,
Yeah.
who even the Whaley family themselves
True and factual.
suspected haunted
Not
their home.
clickbait.
True and factual.
The arch in
Not
the parlor
clickbait.
is believed to be the exact spot where Yankee
Guys, I
Jim
can't
was
wait for
hanged
someone to
for
genuinely
allegedly
believe that we're
stealing
married,
a
and it's
boat.
gonna be awesome.
This spot is also where I myself heard a whisper
It's gotta be
on our
funny when
past
someone.
event.
Ooh.
Like, hold on,
Oh.
wait a
Then
minute.
Oh!
sat right here and nearly shit myself in a chair.
And that would have cost a lot of money, so I'm glad you didn't.
That's true. I guess technically you're always shitting yourself in a chair if you count a toilet. Anyways, this is the spot right here. This is the spot
Anyways.
where the arch.
And what did you-
Next question.
This is where the hangings would have occurred.
And what did you hear when you were?
I thought they were gonna show footage from the BuzzFeed Unsolved episode, but I guess they don't have access to
it's
that
just more like
footage,
a
so.
breath to let me know, hey, I'm right behind you. The infamous whisper.
Yeah, probably
What did
not.
it say?
You're gonna be a real good ghost hunter.
Ollie
No, it
heard
wasn't
condom
wrong.
too.
It was more like a.
I.
It wasn't like.
I. See, I can't see the message on Chatterino.
I pick
I,
up
Because I think it-
allowed it. I allowed it.
Did you?
Yeah.
two haws.
I
And
can't
it's just
see
a ghost
it.
laughing at me.
Oh.
And the third time I
Can you
come
not
back,
see
it's
the things that are like
And then when you're elderly,
automated
you'll
and
go there
allowed?
for your
That's kinda whack.
65th time or whatever.
Yeah.
No, sometimes Chatterino is stupid.
then that would sound like Yankee Jim.
I'm gonna be
doing
perfectly
something
honest.
so that's why they call me Yankee.
How do I refresh this? Here, we're gonna just close it and then we're gonna
So,
open it up
You
again.
could show us a sign that you're in here. That would be fantastic. And that could be moving something.
Ultra Life is live.
Touching
Yeah,
one
I
of us.
know. Thank you.
could,
There we
tickle
go.
your
It's
chin,
refreshed
your
now.
chin. I know it's a little high up, probably for you.
It's so excited about the fact that I'm live. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm here.
For months just to be able to do this move for longer than 10 seconds. It's his world record. So right there is a little device under this archway. If you
Okay.
walk towards the archway like this, that'll signify yes. And we'll be able to see it on this thing.
You have to get
REM
really
pod
close to the
creates
REM pod
its
for it to
own
go off.
circular electromagnetic field and will alarm when anything penetrates that field. The more colors on the alarm, the more significant the intrusion. The REM pod also detects temperature fluctuations. With that in mind, if there's somebody here with us right now, can you walk towards that archway?
Welcome back,
Or if
Atlas.
you're already under the archway.
We just started this episode. Not... Hold on.
Okay.
Not very much. You just kind of missed them explaining that, like, hey, the last time we were here was with BuzzFeed and we didn't, have, like, any equipment, so it's cool coming back with equipment. That's pretty much it.
Interesting. Yankee Jim, if you're in the room, could you walk towards the archway?
Dance
Or
around.
anybody that might dwell inside this room, can you walk towards that
Do do
archway?
do do. Do do do.
Do you like that people come to this house?
Bam! Play of the game.
Headshot.
Dude.
Did you like that?
That was so funny.
I just left that there. I was like, someone will see it eventually.
Oh, I saw it. It's so good. I need to screenshot it on my phone.
Is it us in particular? that
It's
you
in
don't
memes.
Well, that's kind of comforting. We
I'll
usually
cry, guys. I'm so sorry, Ollie.
We're known for
Ollie came here to have a good time watching the
Anyways,
Ghoul Boys
we're gonna
hunt
head out of
ghosts,
here. You
and
like
we're just
that?
reminding them of play of the game.
Do you like us leaving you alone? Is that it?
Is it in memes? What the f?
Okay.
All right.
It is in memes. That's where I put it.
My phone has decided that they want to be in memes from like 10 years ago.
Is that just because you walk into it? I mean, last time you had to be pretty close.
Close
but
app.
it's really
Like it was showing me memes from like almost a year and a half ago, and like Keith had his old profile picture.
What?
That was so wild. Discord, are we okay? What the F? Yeah, this is not from this month at all. Am I in the wrong channel? What is happening? Guys, I was in the wrong... I was in the wrong thing. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
Do you not want me to come over there?
That was weird. That freaked me out a little bit, but it's okay, guys, because I just simply am stupid.
Well, now it's not going outside. I don't know. I don't understand this machine. Okay.
Huh. Well, it's gonna be fun to be in here a little later. Oh, you're gonna hate it.
Uh-huh.
Our next room is the courtroom, which actually saw legal proceedings. Proof that jury duty will even find you in death, a woman is sometimes seen sitting in the back corner. This corner is also claimed to be a spiritual vortex by paranormal investigators.
You claim that this is a spiritual
Technology.
vortex.
That's right.
Tell me more about that. Is that sort of like a poltergeist house situation where eventually one day will implode?
I can't take you. You look like me. Like if you were to show a picture.
I look like the one who should believe in ghosts.
If you were to show a picture of the two of us to any normal person, be like, which one of these two nut jobs believes in ghosts? 1,000%. It's Steve Jobs meets Lucius Malfoy. This fucking guy. It's unbelievable. Accurate. I myself felt a
Like that's definitely like right after he got his hair like dyed, for sure.
Let's see if this court is still in session. Back in the courtroom. Oh, the reported site of the portal. Do you remember this room?
I remember that. You sat over there, you cried like a little baby.
I don't think that part happened. That seems to be a little bit of an embellishment. Hello. You may remember us from the parlor or from several years ago.
That's right.
We're back.
And better than ever.
Now, this actually was an active courtroom back in the day.
Yeah, you can tell because it looks like a courtroom.
Well, I mean, there's sometimes things are dressed up as a courtroom and perhaps they're like a set or something like that.
Yes, I'm aware that this is not a movie set.
I'm just saying, you know.
The last time, you felt a little...
I did feel a little something.
A little tug-a-roo over there.
I didn't feel a tug-a-roo.
I thought you got a little tug over there.
I think that was post-shoot. Anyways.
Look at you over there in the corner. A bad little guy.
I'm just gonna close my eyes.
Do you want me to not shine the light on you?
Yeah,
is that
maybe.
a little distracting?
Maybe. It's a little distracting. I'm trying to tap in right now. Hold on. You know, no feelings of queasiness this time around. For now, let's set up a mag light right here on this chair and we'll see what we get. We've now placed a mag light over in the corner that's said to be a vortex. So if there's anything in here with us...
Just like looking at my phone and there's this weird notifications.
We got a chatty one tonight.
Jumping the gun. I'm gonna need whoever is in here to really listen to my instructions for me to see if there's actually somebody in here.
Ryan, guess who's back? Back again. The boys are back. Tell a friend.
In this courtroom.
For real.
Please turn on that mag light.
I got very distracted by my phone. I don't know what's going on now.
Okay.
If you're a member of the jury and you choked on a walnut or something while you were serving your
walnut eater. There's said to be a woman who sits in this corner in particular.
Shane just like really does not give an F
Can you
at
turn
all.
on that light to acknowledge that you're here?
Ma'am?
Miss?
Darling? That's condescending.
Lady?
Lady.
Hey, lady.
I haven't used it in a while, so...
See, it sounded okay until you said, hey, lady.
Turn on the light, corner lady?
Shane does
At this
more
moment,
left.
our audio recorder picks up this voice.
You turn on the light, corner lady?
Do you have a name? Is it?
Alter is being addicted to their phone, effing young people.
Selena?
Oh my god.
I think that's the first time streams ever called you young.
There's no Selena way.
That's not even like true though, because people like when they guess my age, they always guess 17, and then when I tell them 25, they're always surprised. So like,
famous pop artist.
Replay? Like...
But it could be a lady, you know, that's a popular name.
Are you Selena, the famed pop artist?
Well, I don't think it's her. If you're Selena, the famous pop artist, turn off the light.
That would be an interesting
Just a
contact
regular,
to
just
make
a
at the
regular
Whaley House.
Selena. There's plenty of Selenas.
That's true.
Gomez.
Selena Gomez. She's still alive as far as I know, though.
Yeah, yes.
Like, did
As
you
far
see
as we
something?
know.
Did you see something, Atlas? My screen is glitching out a little bit. I don't know what's happening there.
No, that would be a horrible way to break that news.
Did you catch that voice too? Here it is.
I
again.
mean...
Horrible way to break that news. If there's anybody who was wrongfully accused...
Okay, I actually heard the word died. Usually I don't hear whatever they try to say here.
Well, the legal system had its flaws back in the day. I'm sure they moved a lot of people through here unjustly.
You know what? Let's move on to a different method here. So let's do the Estes Spirit Box. This is where, of course, I put on noise-canceling headphones on your
I heard hi.
head. Yeah. And I plug that directly into the Spirit Box, and you just say
Like, I
anything
mean,
you
I
hear.
definitely
But
heard a
meanwhile, I'm
voice
gonna
rather
be
than
asking
just kind of like
questions
static,
and
which
using
is
you as a
saying
conduit.
something, I
And
guess.
You can't hear my questions, so whatever you're saying, if it makes sense, that's pretty cool.
I am the antenna.
You are the antenna, and the biggest one I've ever seen.
I am the megaphone of the dead.
You're a douche phone, so he can't hear me right now. Hey, Shane. You're an idiot. My name is Ryan, so if there's anything in this room, can you say
Just
my
his
name
face
back to
being
me?
like...
Can you tell me your name?
Changing.
Changing is
Respond.
Oh?
Okay, what do you want me to change the question and then you'll respond to, how about this?
Snake tester.
Snake tester? Is that why you were in here? Did you do something weird with snakes? Is that something you're into? Why are you in this courtroom?
Afraid.
You're afraid that you're in this
Horses.
courtroom. Are you like some sort of animal fetish kind of guy? Is that why you're in here? I'm not sure if bestiality
Juicy.
was a crime. Juicy. Okay, juicy horses and
Sister.
snakes. You're into some weird things, pal. You're talking about snakes, horses, and your sister.
You know
Those
how
are three
people
things
say
that I
Dummy
feel
has a
like
goldfish face energy, shave a day has goldfish
You need
energy?
to
This is
start
true
making-
and
making a
factual.
little bit more sense because none of these things are related.
Murder.
Oh?
Murder. There was no murder in this place as far as I know, unless you, of course, count Yankee Jim. Yankee Jim, is this you?
Jelly.
What are you jealous of?
Now.
Oh, or maybe you want jelly right now, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Do you
D's.
Are you trying to get me to say D's nuts? D's what? D's who?
Tomato.
Bigford, you don't have to make your D's Nuts Ghost Files thing. They did it for you.
Imagine these nuts by an effing ghost.
Shane is effing around 100%. I think that, like, he tries to be quite serious with this part. Like, because he doesn't want to give, like...
Big lung.
But, like...
Oh my
but
God,
these
Bill.
is kind of funny. Because I think what actually he said was these. Like, These. But, like, the subtitler probably was just like, it'd be kind of funny if we put D's. Like, D's nuts. Because these subtitles are not auto-generated. They're, like, typed. Like, someone typed these out. So...
I'm not getting... I'm gonna leave now. You need
21st century ghost,
Sick
real.
person. Take the...
September.
Take that headphones off.
Thief.
You could see me. You can't...
Between nerd and D's, ghosts love screwing around.
Yeah,
True.
It is. None of the things you said made any sense.
Not a one of them?
I mean, there was a part where you might have insinuated that a person is into having intercourse with snakes, horses, and his sister, but, you know.
Oh.
No.
Freaky.
Later in the night, an audio recorder left in this room picked up this voice when nobody was there.
As
As mentioned before, Thomas Whaley himself suspected that his home was
maybe
haunted by
not.
the ill-fated Yankee Jim.
Leave
Whaley
now.
reported heavy footsteps
Maybe.
often coming up and down the stairs that he attributed to Jim. Members of the family reported seeing imprints of his footsteps, as well as Jim causing a tightening in their chest or throat, and cold spots throughout the home. Speaking of Thomas Whaley, he's also reportedly seen on the landing of these stairs. Perhaps he's a ghost hunting a ghost. So we actually set up a REM pod.
The meta there of a ghost haunting a ghost. Leave now. Yes, sir. I'm already gone. Bye.
On the stairwell, because they often heard footsteps going up and down this stairwell.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. That's the temperature going up. Wow, it's really spiking.
Ryan's like, maybe we
Is there
should not be
somebody
here.
Upstairs on that landing that could walk towards us? Any members of the Whaley family sleeping right now? Could you come downstairs?
Anybody up there?